Did I do this right? Do I have speakers?
Yes.
Doesn't that sound good? This is uncharted territory. Well, that's great. Here we go already, breaking down. Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. If you're new to the channel, well, let me tell you, I don't know how to give up. I obviously cannot let a project go. That is one of the most difficult things for me to do. I hate to kick a car down the road with a couple of projects left in her. And this is a great example right here. This, of course, my 1988 Saab 900 Turbo that has been so much fun to work on right here. Just getting her to start was a huge ordeal. But she's starting now, and she's running pretty good. So what I want to do, this is a good little indicator right there, is add some tunes. I want to take this car on the streets of my hometown, go get some gasoline, see if anybody notices how cool this vehicle actually is. And I want to do it in style. Yes, I want a radio. So let me kind of show you what's going on. I actually have a radio that will fit. I might try the big screen. I have another one I think that a radio company sent me to try. It's a single din, but a double din with a face on it. Blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. We're going to see if it fits. So pour yourself something to drink, make a sandwich, because we're going to have some fun. And in the end, we're going to take this car on the road with some music blasting in our ears. I've been hard at work. You can see I've been doing some soldering, some heat gunning, and some radio installing. Look at this baby. This is one that I had at the house, and I just did all that wiring. Well, it's not that difficult. There's 4 speakers, power, constant, switch, 12 volt, power antenna, and I've got my little graphic and everything right here that explains exactly what's going to happen. Is it going to work? I don't know. Let's just kind of see what's going on. I think Aaliyah is kind of singing to us right now. Let's just see what's going to happen. We have power. Okay, hold on. Alexa, pause. She's such a good. Now, I was thinking about doing this one, which would be kind of cool, but it hits the steering wheel. Okay, this is one that was in another car. When you buy and sell cars, you keep the radios because you never know what's going to happen. So let's just see what happens. I don't even know how you work this. Let's just go source. Wait a minute. Did my antenna go up? Wait a minute. No, it was already up like that. It was already up, right? Or did it just go up more? I think it went up more. We'll have to see that in just a second. Did I do this right? Do I have speakers? I don't think I have speakers. How do I search? I don't want an app. Do you see the antenna tried to do something? Okay, amp error. That's okay, I don't have an amp. Well, I think these are the indicators. So see, no doubt, is 104.5. That's a radio station here. I don't think my speakers are working. Did I even put them in? I don't know. We got to figure out how that is. We got to get those speakers out. I can hear things trying to happen, but now we get amp error. I don't want the amp. I don't want the amp. Stop. Okay, we're gonna have to read how. I don't understand any of this, so I got to find the owner's manual. Hold on. We're making all kinds of progress. Let me show you what's happening right now as we try to get this radio installed into that slot right there. Okay, so I have a lot of wiring, and for some reason, I can't get any sound coming out of the back speakers. Okay, but I can get sound coming out of the front ones. That's a mosquito right there. Okay, so if I power this thing up, you can hear the antenna go up and down. And if I put a channel on,
Win yourself.
Lock me in, the engine's running.
All right, here we go. Today's question. Yes.
doesn't that sound good?
53% of people, according to research.
Yeah, that's bad.
Let's do this.
That really sounds bad. So what I have done is what I do best. I've thrown money at my project. I do that all the time. So what I have ordered is a couple of speakers. Not just a couple, I've ordered 4. 2 in front, 2 in the back. And let's just see what they look like. Okay, I ordered my favorite kind of speaker. This happens to be from Kicker. Yeah, this is the Stillwater company. This is my hometown company, I believe, which is the best ever. Does it even have Stillwater on here? I don't really see it right now, but somewhere around here it should have. Anyway, we have these 4-inch speakers right here, okay, going into the dash, and I have 10 by 4s going into the back. It's a weird size, but it's literally 10 by 4. Yes, you can get them. So what I want to do is put the front ones on first, okay? Let me get these attached and we'll see what they sound like. Then we'll start investigating what's going on in the back, because there could be some kind of an amplifier involved, and if so, we can just bypass it, because I got lots of wire right here. I got more shrink wrap. I got even more shrink wrap, and I got some of these things right here as well. So we're gonna crank this out, because I got to get this car out of the garage. I got to get another one in here. Okay, so let's get to work. Here you go, right here. 3100 North Husband Street. I know exactly where that is, in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Look at that. But then it says made in China. Have they sold out? I don't know. Have these always been made in China? Who knows? But these are going to work. They're going to be fine. So let's go ahead and kick these kickers into service. All right, this is how the speaker's attached. There's 4 little things you push down. There's 4 little posts that kind of hold it into place. The other speaker did not have that, so I'm hoping it's not going to move too much. The speaker's kind of heavy. It'll hold against this stuff. There's also a little bracket right here that will hold. This is your defrost vent. So when you put this back on, this has to go over the hose for the defrost. Okay, so you got to remember that when you put it all back together. This is for a tweeter if you have the upgraded sound system. I don't, but this has a tweeter built into it, so I think it's going to be great. We'll put this back in and we should be good to go. Let's see how we've done. All right. Somewhere I have the 2 screws that hold this in place. I just can't find them. They are temporarily misplaced. But let's see what we're working with here. So we'll give her some power. I'm being very careful about the backside right here. Okay. Here's the power. Oh, I don't want USB. Come on. No auxiliary, no Bluetooth. Radio, thank you. Some Christian music coming through on the radio. That's not bad for front speakers. Now let's put in the back speakers. My light has died. It is now probably 2 hours later. And I have wires to the rear speakers. Who knows what's happened between here and the rear speakers. It's just been too much. So anyway, I went through the center console, ran new wires. Let's just see what it sounds like. These are the old speakers in the back. Let's just kind of see what's going to happen here. Well, there's no power now, so that's fantastic. This is the best car to work on. Let me just tell you. This is my favorite car of all time to work on. It was fine a minute ago. Now it's not. What in the hell has happened? Seriously. Now there's no power. Oh my gosh. Radio, number 20. I can't even read the numbers. Hold on. Somehow I popped a fuse. It's not even the radio fuse. Yeah, that was this guy right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Interior light, clock, a radio memory, and antenna. Maybe that is part of it. Okay, so I popped a fuse. That was the problem. The car's fighting me every step of the way. So once again, we have a radio. Let's just see what it sounds like coming through the rear speakers and everything. Let's get a radio station. These sound okay up here. That's not bad. Huh, what about you over here? I don't know. Should I replace them anyway? I've already bought them. So, look at this mess. Yeah, I made a decision. I already have the speakers, the radio I had, so it didn't cost me any money. So for an extra, how much were the rear speakers? $84. They'll be new. The new ones in the front, I think, were like $44 or something. So now I can say it's got new speakers, which is going to immensely improve the sound and the resale value because I'm not keeping this car. So let's put on the rear speakers, which involves a lot. Actually, let me show you what you have to take off. Basically, the back half of the inside of the car. Okay, so you've got to remove that side piece. Okay, so you have your window latch, which is 3 screws. You have your seatbelt holder, which is a big 17mm screw. Then you can remove all of this. See, it's over there. There's your parcel shelf and everything over there. There's your window. There's your seatbelt switch. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7mm bolts holding the speaker in. Yeah, so that's great. That's really cool. We'll replace the speaker and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, here we go. Once again, kickers. These are 225 watt max, 75 watts RMS. These are good speakers. They have great reviews, once again, from Stillwater, Oklahoma, but they're now made in Chinaland. Anyway, old, new, new, old. So you have these little bolts right here that go through. Then you have these little weird looking tension screws that kind of hold it together. And then you have the top nut on the top. So basically, I've got to do this and then somehow hold all these together. So I'll put the little caps on, they'll kind of hold them in place, and then it's just gonna be me and some 7mm nuts and bolts going to town. Woohoo! Yeah, it's gonna be a big, what is tonight? Wednesday night here in the Saab Central Garage. I don't know if I like you anymore, but if this works, maybe I will. Look at that, I got mood lighting for you, absolutely. New speaker, new speaker, new speaker, new speaker, new to me radio. And it's gonna be fantastic, okay? I love the functionality of this. I love having this huge area back here. Sometimes I like the quirkiness, sometimes I really don't. And if the antenna doesn't work, remember, if it doesn't go all the way down, I've got another one, so you can be replaced. Oop, that's the light. Yeah, you can be replaced, buddy, and you might. But I wanna go watch television. So I want to see if this thing is actually going to work. Okay, are you ready? For the first time, we're going to have 4 good speakers and a good stereo. Here we go. Here it is. USB. I don't want USB. Radio. I did that for a reason. We have speakers that work. We have a radio that fits once I get the little connector part, because I did not get that. You can get that separately, so I'll order that on Amazon. That'll come in a couple of days. But look, look. How do I do my lights? There we go. I don't remember if these work or not. It does not look like they work. So we'll have to figure that out. But they work up front, which is important, and yes, yeah, it takes a long way to get the volume up on this thing though. Hey, you know what? I don't care. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Let me put my hat on so you know who I am. Yeah, there you go. See, Micro-Wrench Mike. So that means this car is finally ready to go get some gasoline. For the first time, it's gonna be on the streets of my hometown, and we're gonna enjoy every minute, and I'm gonna park there and see if anybody notices and comes up and talks to me in my very quirky Saab, okay? So tomorrow, when the sun rises around noon, We're gonna take this car and get some gas and listen to the radio and hopefully make it back home in one piece without losing our temper. All right, so we'll see you again very, very soon. Yes, the time has finally arrived. Lola and I are gonna take the Saab for a little spin. She's gonna do her thing. She always has to pee, we call it tinkle, before she jumps in a car. Good girl, you're being good girl. Okay, what do you think? Are you ready? You ready? Here we go, mama. You have to get in the back. Lola, get in the back. Get in the back. There you go. Get in the back, mama. Lola, get in the back. She doesn't want to for some reason. Lola, here you go. Come on, get back here. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Just stay there. Okay. There you go. Good girl. She doesn't know what to do. Okay. Neither do I, because this is uncharted territory. And I don't even know how these brakes. Whoo! All right. Let's make it official. Come on, baby. There we go. See? We got us a radio, folks. We got us a check engine light on because our mass air meter is not attached. Are you ready, Freddie? You gotta sit. There you go, mama. Good girl. We're gonna take it for a cruise. Get some gasoline and a treat. Hopefully, we make it back. This is the first time the car has been on the road in months and months and months and months. Oh yeah, baby. Good girl, mama. Something's hitting. Okay, we can't have this radio on. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Well, that's great. Here we go already, breaking down. Maybe we're not gonna make it. Come on. Oh my gosh. Don't even do this to me, car. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is not good. Oh my gosh. This is not good. Oh my gosh. You have to go around, go around. Come on, mama. Oh, my life. Hold on now. We're not doing very well at all, folks. We haven't even made it a block. Mother son of a fucking bitch. Come on, car. Come on. Just make it a block. One freaking block. She can't even make it a block. We really can't. Oh my gosh. You are the biggest piece of shit car I have ever fucking seen. Now she doesn't want to run at all. Well, wasn't that fun, Lola? How about that for a ride? We made it half a block. We did half a block. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And now she died again. Half a tank of gas. We have disconnected the mass air sensor. Then we connected it and it ran worse. Then we disconnected it and we barely made it home. We're just going to sit here and let it try to run for a while. What do you think, Lola? Are you getting hot? I'm getting hot. I didn't even get to use my camera. I was going to take cool video out the side of the car. So it looks like a, car was following us and making us famous and putting us on YouTube. It's not even working. Idle. Just please idle for me. Yeah, okay. Well, we're ending the video here. We may just end our ownership of the Saab here too, because I'm not doing this anymore. I have busted my rear end on this car, and I put so much time and effort and money into this thing, and it runs like crap. That's not my foot. Here's my foot right here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, Saab experts. Is it time to punt? Do I give up on this thing? I don't know. I've got some more mass air sensor cleaner. We'll give it another couple of shots. And then we're just gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna sell it. I just don't want to deal with it. I mean, it's looking good. It really is looking nice up here. Look, I got the dash all back together. My ashtray's looking good. Everything is fine. Look, I mean, it's cool. It could be a cool car. I don't know what happened to my rear view mirror. It's somewhere. But it's just not even worth it for some reason. Come on. Just let it idle. I'm not even idling. I'm at 2,500 RPM right now. $35, 4,000. Once again, that's not my foot. My foot's right here. So we're gonna call it a video. All right, everybody? I know, I need to get rid of this car. I don't know how to quit it. I don't know, I really don't know. Okay, Lola, say goodbye. You're about to melt. You need a drink, don't you? Yeah, maybe we'll go to Chick-fil-A in a good car with air conditioning and get you a pup cup. You want that? You want a pup cup? She knows what that means. She absolutely does. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. We're back with another video on a different car. I don't know if I'm gonna come back to a video on this one. Oh, she knows I'm mad. Thank you, Mama. Yeah, who knows if you'll see this car again on the video. On the YouTube channel. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Bye-bye.